properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
All right.
Throwing is Stroud. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Black Knights move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. That's out quickly to Mitchell. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Back to throw is Nick. And he's going to be taken down. They get him for the sack at the end. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He's good. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
And he'll be taken down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Here we go.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Black Knights. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Black Knights keep rolling right along. 38-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme.
And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Denver. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and through. And the Broncos will get just a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Now he takes off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
All right.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
It was 3rd and 16, and they got 17. And a new set of downs.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off. But not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
That pass play, good for 22. Good for a Denver first down. Throw it. Nix. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll throw. It's Nix. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Nix gonna throw for it. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good. And the Broncos are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal.
Hey, south, south, south. Good.
To throw is Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
All right.
Now, Stroud. That is caught to the goal line and in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Houston. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Black Knights add on to their already sizable lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
19 yards. 1st down, Denver.
A 1st down throw for Nix. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Now, a 2nd down throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Black Knights are going to take over just shy of midfield.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Tight end going in motion here. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
3rd and long.
All right.
McBride is the motion man. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone, and a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose. and forcing third down. Mims sent in motion here. Nix from the gun on third down. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet in bounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Let's go.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Going up top. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw is Nix, who else another catch for his favorite target. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll throw here on third and short. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Nix. That is hard down the field. He's got it. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense. At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Second down, Nix. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 32 yards. From the shotgun, here's Nick. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at